Alright. I'm okay. I'm okay. Wow. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Did I? Alright, fine. I'll put up to 80, but if it's too loud, I'm going to adjust it. Okay, let's... Fallen Star. No, but never change. I just... Wow. I can't use a controller. What, a right trigger? What kind of a monster are you? Who uses right trigger for confirmation? I'm doing normal because I know hard and expert are going to fuck me up, but we will. He's put explanations in each one of these. Expert. Difficulty mode designed for those who just want to cry, and for those who can stop dealing with multiple deaths and long journeys back to where they were previously. All enemies get a 175% boost to vitality, 150% boost to offensive stats, and a 100% boost to defensive stats, and a 200% boost to dexterity. That is... I think I may use the keyboard. That's going to be confusing for me as hell. Can you change it in the game? Dark Soul mode, pretty much. If that's too loud, let me know, guys. It feels a little loud to me. Okay. No. A difficulty mode designed for those who want to enjoy both the story and challenging gameplay. All enemies get 87% boost to vitality, 75% to offensive, 50% to defensive stats, and 90% boost to dexterity. No. Whoa. Wolfie!
BTW. I didn't give for recognition. I gave because I wanted to show my gratitude to you and to hopefully spread some cheer into your life and your family too. You are a great guy and rightfully deserve the support.
You know, that means the world to me, Wolfie. It really does. Like, you are an awesome guy, just for that alone. And I want to give you recognition, because that's a big thing to me. There's not many ways I feel I can properly, show my gratitude for things like this. So, but seriously, thank you so much. Seriously. Okay, what is easy?
I share the sentiment, even if I don't give as much.
And you know, Barry, you are an awesome guy in this community too. Like, knowing that the way you feel about how the things I do, like, that actually was a huge little ego boost. So you basically said, thank you for doing what you do. That just, it means a lot to me. I'm just an angry asshole. Hey, Linky, hey, how you doing? Okay, what does easy say? A difficulty designed for those that want an easier battle system without completely removing it. All enemy stats are reduced by half in this mode, and the action order display is available on this difficulty. Oh my god. This is so loud. Are you sure you turned it down, Dave? And normal. For balance, story progression in the combat. Standard difficulty for many new players. I said I'm gonna give it a shot on normal. We'll see how bad I am. Other tracks, yes, okay. I forgot this one. Act 0, Trail of Tears. Their cries were many, but sadly they fell into deaf ears. Many flames grew bright that day, whilst others dimmed.
What? Another has risen to join the flock.
Dude, Wolfie, thank you for that gift sub to Linky. You are just in a super generous mood tonight, aren't you, man? Holy crap. My god, everybody, you... in the streets, children and parents crying for their lifeless loved ones. The terror that was seen that day can never be forgotten. Excerpts from The Night the Stars Fell. 12th of November, 2048, 10:45. God, not another one of these lectures again. Oh, there we go. And so, with the intervention of Australia... It's always the same lecture topic with him. Always rambling on and on. Okay, I have no control over how fast these go, so if I miss something, repeat it in like a chat. And now we will discuss the great impact of the impact of the Great Starfall on our society. Oh, now I can actually do this one. Okay, never mind. And knowing the way he is, he'll more than likely ask me to answer his stupid questions. Oh yes, Yuji, would you care to explain the impact the Great Starfall had on our society? Damn it. Yuichi? Is it Yuichi? I refuse to, Professor Lloyd. Alright then. Would anybody care to explain then? Certainly, Professor. Screw the rest of this lesson. I need to get some sleep before work this evening. Yuichi. Hey, I was right! For once. What the?
I'm not good at giving speeches or sappy nonsense. So I just know you're awesome, Hawk.
Cinder, thank you, man! Seriously! God, you guys... Thank you so much. Feat unlocked. The first record. Thank you, Cinder, and you know, that... Knowing that you guys appreciate what I do is honestly the reason I still do it. Like, even if... Please, you must wake up. Even if nobody gave me another dime for the rest of my life, I'd still do this, because you guys make it worthwhile. Please, Ysinir, you must wake up before this darkness consumes you. Something for yourself or your family? What? Dude, you... That is... What is going on? That is... Wolfie, wow, man. You have done more than enough. I am so appreciative right now. That is amazing. Thank you, thank you. You know, do something special for your family, man. Wow. What is going on? This dream again. Okay, how do I say this one? Ysinir? Oh, I can't. Except one of the many paths and fight, Ysinir. Yeah, that I get, but the other ones don't, so it's getting a little... It's a bit confusing. Crystals. These have never appeared here before. What in the world is going on? Because... Think Wise? I don't know what Wise is. Or is that... You're talking about the game, right? I've never played a Wise game in my life. I think I own one, but I don't know. Or just yes. I would honestly suggest don't do the auto run. Since there's no voice acting and I don't feel like the music is really timed to the text, I would suggest don't have any auto runs for any of the text, especially in the intro, because I've missed some things already just by looking up at the chat and then back over. Crystals. These have never appeared before. What in the world is going on? Oh, I can walk now. Ease. How do I... Oh, right. You're the fan of slow walking. Honey Nut, thank you so much for continuing that gift sub. I really appreciate it. Awesome. It doesn't... For some reason, I have to be careful because it'll show it on my chat screen, but it does not announce it for some weird reason. I don't know why, but at least it's showing on my chat screen. So thank you so much for that. I thought this crystal does not give off any light. It slowly warms up when I touch it. Yet, why do I feel as if nothing else matters anymore? Dude.
Here's the rest of my bits. And the gifts you've gotten tonight from me are also from Otaku and Baby Wolfie. From my family to yours.
Thank you, Wolfie, seriously. And thank you, Otaku and Baby Wolfie. Thank you to your whole family. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. Merry early Christmas. Merry Hawksmas. There we go. Okay, so yees, that makes sense. Because I mispronounce everything. But thank you for those bits, guys. Seriously. Nothing else matters anymore. A residual link to all of one's talents can be felt from this crystal. Draw the power out from the crystal? No. But it doesn't tell me what it is, does it? Life in this crystal has a tranquil beauty to it. I mean, it's so cold when I touch it. But I feel that I am better than this crystal. Strongly magical talents. Oh, magical talents. Oh, okay. So it's kind of a Vague way. White color sage healer. Oh, okay, I see. So blue is a mage. Okay. Fuck! Life of this crystal is as hot as an oven. It pisses me off that I can't touch it properly. Physical talents, okay. Precision. Wow, swear! Blinky! You said a bad word! Beautiful incense, yep. It's so cold to the touch, yep. What I feel this thing could bring me a large sum of money. On my Crucial Minecraft server. We're going magic. I'm feeling magical. You just steal the white crystal. There we go. Alright. Connecting to the Superbia archives. Connection established. Trade type, sorcerer, acquired. Easonair. Take hold of your path and carve out your destiny. Stick times 1. Oh, you can dual class. Interesting. Is that what that is? That blank? Does that mean you can dual class, or I don't know? You are way too generous, Wolfie. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. I will buck against my normal trends of just flying by the seat of my pants. And I will read the descriptions. A combat-oriented magic trait, built around high intelligence and dexterity with strength to back it. This trait can equip the following weapon types: swords and rods. This trait can equip the following armor types: enchanted armor, light armor. Use one offensive chip, one defensive chip, one support chip when it is set as primary. Okay. Fuckery. That's kind of what I do. That's basically, RPGs are all fundamentally the same, so it's kind of, especially on stream, I say fuck reading. When I'm by myself and I'm playing, I read through everything. Strange. Is it another crystal is calling for me? Should we go just double offensive all the way? Or should we do magic healer? I'm kind of thinking magic healer because I don't know what to expect from the game. Cinder. I feel called out. I want melee. So it seems like there's an optimal build, which... Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. This crystal, yes, Sarah. Connecting the Era archives. Ira. Established. Trade type, Hunter, acquired. Okay. Have to carve out your destiny. Primary. Secondary. A balanced melee combat trait. Built around balance and everything, with higher endurance and vitality for survivability. This trait can equip the following weapon types: swords, light armor and shields. Okay. Gah! With the strength to now fight this darkness. These gifts before they arrive. I'm sorry, you told me to pick this, though. Huh? I thought it was auto set. That's kind of an issue, to be perfectly honest, that somebody can basically fuck themselves over right at the beginning of the game. So I can't set that at ever? Like, why? When will this end? I don't even know what's going on. Shit. This Ysnir is pathetic. He can't even defend himself from the Void's influence. Might be up to something. He put too much faith in Hawk. Yes, that's another thing. One thing I will kind of suggest, though, and not just for my playstyle, is make it so that it's not going to be your ideal way of winning. You have to kind of understand that players are going to kind of do their own thing, whether you have it set or not. Like, you may have Mage, Sorcerer, or whatever it is as the optimal build that will get you combat done easy, or play the exact way that you expect people to play. But somebody may pick colorless and white, you know, be a full support character in the beginning, and not realize that that's gonna fuck them over. Like, why even give that as an option if it's gonna fuck them over? That, you know. Even though he's being protected by her, now he's nothing but a weak child. I'll take this Ysnir's body for myself. Wheelman. Yeah, it's in my DNA. I have to. It's like different between rogue and healer again. But that just seems kind of the way you're talking, whether it's not really an optional pick or not. I mean, is that true? Can somebody pick different options and still play through? They may have a little bit of a tougher time, but they can still get through. Okay, so they can pick any class and still get through the game. Okay, as long as it's not like an impossible feat, like you're not going to screw yourself over with no offensive skills because you picked a healer. Take his body. Jihan, you must have gone senile here in the Void. There's no way that we would let you have this young body, you old fool. Jiang, you should know that the young ones like yourself should respect the wishes of your elders. Do I need to be some sense into you, old man? Can both of you muscleheads shut up? Called you unimpressive. You wolfie. Sure, I see anything. Okay. Zhangling. Don't have sorcerer's knives take forever to kill. Pain has stopped. Yingsong. Don't bother with these two idiots. We should focus on capturing the Ysnir's body for ourselves. Of course, Ryzen. Ryzen like dough. Ryzen like my PS5 bundle. I don't know where these voices are coming from, but I should prepare for a fight while I still can. My question to you is, why is it like that? Okay. So the preparation that I need. Now I should make sure I'm fully prepared. And no. Yes, I'm ready for a fight. Yeah, but why did you make it so that somebody has to pick Sorcerer to be able to damage them? Like, to do decent damage. Is that, well, I think I'm getting too meta here. We haven't even played the game yet. We don't even know how combat flows. Yingsong, Jian. We need to attack the Ysnir. He's adjusted to the Void's influence. Yeah, we'll just play it and then we'll kind of go from there. Fight they want this so be. I can't really critique when I haven't even seen it. So let's just receive the divine gift. We have to kill him. Once find until he no longer receives the gift. I knew that. That's really loud. Let's show the Ysnir the true meaning of despair. I'm so dying, so I should probably try using one of my weapons first. Basic, current weapon equipped. A little more A basic talents. Oh, it's just auto find, okay. Reset Kia. Okay. Yeah, hold on a second. I gotta. Is it too loud for you guys? It's like blaring in my ears, but if it's okay for you guys, then I'll leave it. Text. Deal star damage to a single enemy. Single enemy. Sleep on an enemy. Poison an enemy. Taunt. Delay strike. Lesson is always a critical. Okay. Okay. Just a second. There we go. That's a bit better. We'll try this one. Because the last hit is a crit. Okay. So, Surge of Mana. Well, found able to use more than the basic elemental text? Enhancement text? Mana is the fuel used to cast techniques, commonly known as texts. All texts rely on the caster's intelligence for their strength, although there are some texts that do not follow this convention. There's another person down. I feel light on my feet. Maybe try one of those techniques I've seen in those old movies. Finesse is the antithesis to mana, and fuels many skills that mana cannot. Most arts use finesse or a combination with mana, but there are a few powerful skills that do not follow this concept. There's not anything that actually... Oh, well, I've already used it. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what is that? Oh, I missed that. Damn. Yuichi, wake up. Yuichi, wake up. Yuichi, wake up! Ugh. Really? I think it's fine, actually. So you finally decided to wake up, Yuichi. Sora? Is it already the end of the day? Yes, and pretty late at that. Shit! I had to hurry up and get home so I could change for work. You finally noticed the time. It could just be because it's smaller on my screen. I think it's perfectly legible. Let's grab a drink from the vending machine before we go, though. Join your entourage. Record memory progress. Episode 2. There we go. How do you... Damien, you're an awesome guy. You've shown me so much support in the years. For the love of God, let me sprint! Ah! Some drinks are available. There we go. Purchase. Okay, so team starts 2% on one's vitality, and mana, 3% vitality. Those numbers seem small to me, but I don't know. I am that I will tell you that is my biggest personal pet peeve when it comes to games is when I can't sprint. These are just throwaway. Okay, never mind then. So I will have an orange soda because I'm more than likely, yeah. And then Sora will have a melon soda. There we are. Wait, there's... Oh, it's just... I have the mouse button. I was like, why is there a little bubble there? It's because I have the mouse... Oh, you can't see it on your screen, but there's... The cursor actually shows us where you can interact with things. That's a nice touch. I like that. So how disable sprint in all my games? You can, Wheelman. Oh my god. Nah, I don't need to use it. You back away knowing better than to enter. I swear to God, you guys. I need sprint. No, Wolf. No! No, guys! That'd be the game when The streets are busier than usual for a Thursday evening, but that's to be expected with newer models of the Mithril line of smartphones releasing on Friday. The large crowds amassing outside of select retailers makes the journey home difficult, but we eventually made it. Sprint is the... Oh my god. You guys are the worst. Our home is a pre-war relic... Our home is a pre-war relic that had to have renovations to bring it up to modern standards. The mana converter installation and its accompanying hardware took a lot from our parents' expenses, but it had to be done, as everything these days runs off of them. Things are better back when we were kids. I stopped to check our mailbox while Sora heads into the house. There's only hospital bills in our mailbox. With a sigh, I head on into the house. Chibi. That's the problem. I need to sprint. I toss the bills on my desk and walk over to the closet. I rummage around for my work clothes. No matter how many hours I work, it's still hard to keep up with the bills from the hospital. Okay, you know what? Well, I mean, you did just give me $250, so... Dang, which war? The Mana War. I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out. Wow. Dude, that's actually kind of impressive. Video, hey, how you doing, man? How have you been? I can hear the sound of a car leaving the front of the house. It must be Sora's friend coming to pick him up for something. Oh. He did mention earlier that this morning that him and a friend were going to a karaoke shop tonight. Ha! I sure can be forgetful of the small things at times. I finish getting ready and grab my house keys and my phone. I take one last look around the house and head out the door. That's a cool video. That's very cool. You missed the hype train, man. Oh, get to save again. At least you're not one of those that only limits me to one save. I would have... I don't care how much money you give me. No sprinting and only one save slot. Nope. Phone goes off. Pulling up my phone, I see multiple emails coming in at once, and they're all from work. I quickly look at the time. Shit. I need to pick up the pace. Yeah, like when I first started, Wolfie gave me an amazing, like, do you see at the top? Over there? There, I'm trying to get my finger to look through. Wolfie gave me all that tonight. And it started off a hype train, and Aaron gave me a ton of gift subs. Damien gave some gift subs. Everyone got a ton of bits from several different people. Barry, Wolfie, Aaron, AOD gave me some too. Everyone was so generous. Jimmy. Time was 6:30, and I was officially 30 minutes late for work. Oh no. Being chewed out by Hughes is never a fun experience, but luckily he's never one to be overly serious about small things like this. Small? 30 minutes late is small? Customers come and go throughout the evening. Hey, Yuichi, can you bring up more of the Blue Studio's new Rose Heart manga? The display is currently empty. Blue Studio. Sure, let me finish up here at the register first, Takeda. Takeda? Is it Takeda or Takeda? Video. You know, Cloud, thank you. I seriously appreciate that. Thank you. Takeda? Come help, please. Takeda. Tetsuo! Everyone's just Tetsuo now. Man, today was a rough one, wasn't it, Yuichi? Cinder. Yeah, like, if I showed up 30 minutes late to work, I would probably be fired. I show up like 10 minutes late to work. Don't tell anybody. Please don't tell anybody. Takeda and I sit back and relax at the shop's cafe, drinking cups of tea. He is right, though. Today was a rough day for us. Not only did we get our usual customers, we also had some that had come from the Russian Union and the European Confederation. No, he already explained it. They're from a visual novel maker. Takeda gets up and turns on the old television that Hughes has in the cafe. Nothing of interest is really on at this time of night, so Takeda just puts on the news. In recent events, the Soviet States and the United States of America have resumed their decades-long conflict with each other. The mana walls were fully in full effect today as the Soviet states dropped 5 salted bombs over cities in Texas, Alabama, and Florida. These current events serve to remind us all that if the mana walls were to fail, all radiation and contaminated matter from the North American continent would spread to the rest of the world. No, those are just the most recent ones. Cloud did give me a little bit of money during the whole big train of things. Like, there are people, like, the whole list for tonight is pretty exhaustive. Let me see, where is it here? Let's see, it all started with you giving a gift sub. Then Aaron subbed. Then you donated a huge amount of money. Then AOD subbed. Then we got the hype train with Aaron and 5 subs. BG gave me $5. My wife gave me a Prime sub. Cinder gave me some money. Aaron bits. AOD bits. Aaron bits. Damien bits. Yuki more money. Radiant more gift subs. Damien gift subs. Cloud gave me some money. Barry gave me bits. Damien bits. Aaron donated. Barry, Damien, bits. Yuki gave me a little bit more money. Aaron, more bits. Yeah, see, exhaustive. You guys are... Oof. Thank you. Anyway, back to the game. You just call me... Oh, did you do time to drink? Oh, whoops. And change Hawk's background lighting. Make it yellow or gold. I don't know if I can, actually. Let me see here. And then here's a drink. Oh, God, wow. I can try. I've never actually done... God, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's yellow. It looks normal. It looks like normal fucking light. Like that's too red. That's orange. Yeah, that's yellow basically. Or as close to yellow as I can make it. It's not the best program for things, so. Whoops. Yeah. I need to move this out of the window. Complete. Whoa, what? Hawk gives you a shout out. Oh, Cloud. I'm opening commissions now, so feel free to DM me on Discord or Twitter. Here's my commission sheet, and follow that link to give Cloud your commissions. What are you doing, Cloud? What is it you're commissioning or offering as commission? I kind of do, but I mean, I only have the 3 lights up there. There's a 3 light set there. Then I have just the ring of lights around my window, and that whole setup cost me like $200 for all the bulbs and lights and everything. So, furry arts, okay, cool. All right. That's all you get, though. Well, 9's enough. At least I can do my usual round robin of saving. Oh my gosh, you guys are just awesome. It starts raining on the way to Hitsu Hospital, almost as if showing a reflection of my own pent-up feelings. Well, they know. Doesn't know what Cloud does. I do. I just didn't know what kind of commission stuff he was offering. Oh my god. I'm bored. Cars and ambulances pass by me on these empty streets. You have no idea, Aaron. You have no idea. I arrive at Hitsui Hospital. Hitsui? And yet I turn away and run. Tears flow down my face as the sorrow I've held back finally surfaces. Wake me up! Wake me up inside! I'm sorry. I fall to my knees in an empty and dark alleyway and continue to cry. I cry knowing that what I have done to her, and how it has costed her dearly. I eventually get up off my knees and turn back towards Hitsui Hospital. I didn't... I know I don't have the right to see her, but I still want to. Because... Resin cast, god damn it. I'm trying to keep up with Jet too. I love her. I did not hit her, Mark! What? Yeah? Just a second, let me just... Okay, it's not auto-advancing, so just 1 second. I gotta go give my wife a hug before she goes to bed. Sorry. My wife, you told me, congratulations. You didn't even have to helicopter your penis. So, yay! You said I didn't have to do weird things for money. Quick, while he's gonna fill up his PS5, go, you Wolfie! I control the test fast and the auto test fast is done in a way slower readers. Yeah, no, she's... I love my wife. She's great. There's a reason I married her. After signing the visitor's log, I head for her room. I finally walk up to the door, dripping water onto the floor, and I open the door to her room. The electrocardiogram and the rain outside are the only things that disturb the silence of her room. I pull a chair up to her bed. I brush aside her bangs, and I can feel the tears welling up again. Lucky, no, she was explaining what you did, Cloud, because I was being an idiot and was like, what are you commissioning, Cloud, when you do furry art? And I should have known that. She's mocking me. I lose my God, why can't I say I must say composure. I lose my composure and the tears fall again. I lose my composure and the tears fall again. God, I'm ruining this. I'm sorry, Damien. Forgive me for ruining the emotion. Because I'm an idiot. Computer. God. Ayame, I'm sorry. I only wanted to protect you from the rubble, but we see how that ended. The sound of rain fades away. I pull the curtains aside and open the only window in her room. Moonlight bathes the room in a soothing silver glow. Looking to the night sky, a subtle sigh escapes my lips. Ayame, I promise you I'll find a way to heal you and release you from this coma you're in. And then maybe, just maybe, I can properly say I love you. I walk back over to Ayame. Bending over her, I gently kiss her. I will come back and visit again. So for now, this is goodbye, Ayame. Flower. I return everything in the room back to the way it was before I arrived. And once again, the only sound that disturbs the silence of the room is the electrocardiogram. With one final look around, I leave Ayame's room. am I? I try and do that with my writing sometimes too. This thought races through my mind as I run through this labyrinth. I finally make it out, but what I see next sends shivers down my spine. The sky was stained a reddish white, and the moon shone with a blood-red glow. I knew deep down that this place wasn't right. And then... pain. Excruciating pain racks my body, and I can see what looks like a clawed hand sticking out of my chest, grasping my still-beating heart. I try to scream, yet nothing but a rasping sound escapes my lips. I feel myself being slowly lifted off the ground. And before my consciousness fades, I hear the most horrendous of sounds. I wake up in a cold sweat. What the hell was that nightmare? I get up and walk down to the kitchen. I don't have the fan on, it gets too warm in here. I reach into the fridge and grab a bottle of whiskey. Damn it. I knew that this bottle was running low, but not this low. I should have picked up more from the store today. Ugh, see me. With a gentle sigh, I pop the cork out of the bottle. Why are we born into this world? Linky, is it just to suffer? Is it only just to suffer? That's a Linky thing right there, even though it's not, you know. I know, it's from something else, but, yeah, Linky always says it. Pent-up rage slowly bubbles over as I finish the bottle of whiskey. Why couldn't it have been me to die that day? Tears flow from my eyes like miniature waterfalls. Why did Mom and Dad have to die that day? Why did Ayame have to suffer those injuries and fall into a coma? And why is it that only me and Sora survived that day? This stupid fan is like blowing right on me. Why, God? Let's turn it off until it gets too warm. Actually, I know what to do. So it'll get too warm too quick. Yeah, just why? Yeah, cords are getting all tangled up, damn it. There we go. What are these lights? Small, silvery blue lights float around me in a somewhat uniform fashion. Wait, are these manacles? They're so densely but why are they so densely compacted like this? Why is everything starting to look blurry? The world goes white, then black, as I lose consciousness. Blurry. Base heal transfer to Kaifo. Monitoring Zayn. Blah 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 blah. Gamma for Gaelic convergences. Gaelic convergency confirmed. Zane 15022189667 Gamma linked to Zane 0 Alpha. Fatal error detected. Uh-oh. Gaelic convergency change to Gaelic collapse is detected. Initializing countermeasures. Zane Gamma has ceased to exist. Rerunning checks to confirm. Confirmed. Ceased to exist. Okay, I don't even know how to say these words. Oh god. Created due to Gaelic collapse. Due to unaccounted variables, direct action only on subject needed. Subject's talents are deemed unsatisfactory for area. Adjusting subject's talents via rapid insight gains. Successful. Creating astral tone for subject's use. Complete. Adjusting force shock to wake subject in 3, 2, 1. Gah! What the hell? Damn it, it's too dark in here. Wait, where's my phone? That's right, it's back on the charger. Damn it. What's that light tech again? Oh, right. Lumen! Wait. Where the hell am I? Successful. Subject is confirmed to be conscious, proceeding to finalize talent adjustments. Gah! I think we did. It feels like it's splitting in two. Error. Due to subject resistance, finalization cannot occur. Entering stasis mode. God, that hurt. What is this weird book in my pocket? Astral Tome. That's a weird name for this book. It has all the information about me. How can that be possible? Anyway, I have no clue about where I am, nor do I know if I can find a way back home. So I should find my way out of here. Oh my. So where do you save? Oh, I guess you can't save outside of the little save spots. Can you? Okay. Cannot run. Oh no. What? What did I miss? Oh. But it was already equipped, though. I could use the, that stuff. One down. So when does the tutorial end? Oh. Huh. Okay. Trades. Yeah, I unequipped it. Oh no, I equipped it. Okay. There we go. The beginning interface. I don't know what that means. Feeds. Codex. Journal. Where the hell I am. It's a foreign civilization. What do you mean both spellcasts are equipped? Primary I have Sorcerer. Secondary I have Hunter. Strength Pill. Vita. One more HP, what? That's where I go to advance the story. So let's explore a little. Okay. Not exploring. I figured as much. There we go. That's not my favorite attack. That's what Who said I'm missing any items? I'm looking around. Because going, like, I saw some, thing is, you walk so slow, it kind of punishes exploration. Because all those little circles, those are for, those are like story events, right? So I go up there when I'm ready for the story to advance. Jump pads? What? Where did you explain that? In the game. See, I assume that's where I go to advance the story. Because it looks like something that advances the story. That works. That's a lot of experience to get a level. Should have wanted to. Oh, well, there we go. Here goes nothing. Large bento. There's nothing I enjoy more than eating raw fish out of a cave. It's been sitting there for who knows how long. It's a good one. I mean, it's decent. Does some decent damage. AoE. Hits twice, which is good. That only hits once. Okay, that's kind of a... How much does this regular attack do? Okay, yes. That is at least a bit better, but... There we go. Take this. What? Armor. Equip. The hell did I get? It wasn't a weapon? It was a knife. Armor special. Oh. Oh, it's just an Easter egg. Okay. Okay, I see. Sure, why not? Now we're buffed to the nines. Yes, it was. We're finding bento boxes in these caves. Oh, I know they do. I know they do. So I remember from your last game that had the same sort of thing. With repeatable buffs. Beachy. Okay, that's good. That's good, at least. Video. Soon glow. Oh, it's a save. Okay, so you change what the save things are. They're no longer computers. Computer. I guess it's the only way onward. A banana. See, they're no longer in a cave system, but an underground facility? Might as well grab 2 items while I'm here. Oh, okay. How many more flights of stairs am I going to have to climb? Oh, excuse me. What's with this chill running down my spine? I had to hurry up and find a way out of here. So as you tap into the world's flow of time. Okay, it's another memory thing.